In the world, that's about 800 million small-scale producers, and they are feeding about 3 billion people. So 3 billion people are eating the food that is produced by small-scale producers. And if you look at India alone, it is about 75 million households are small-scale producers that are themselves very often the most vulnerable to food insecurity. So it is a very big paradox, in fact. And so for IFAD, we are working, of course, with these marginal producers that are very vulnerable. And poverty and vulnerability are a pair that goes as much as prosperity and resilience, right? So we are working really to move them from survive to thrive, and to make these farmers more resilient and more food secure, if you want so.
So we start working on the farmers, of course, and help them. But when we talk about agriculture, of course, today, where we were agriculture, when we spoke about food grains, we were deficit, and today, as a country, we're surplus. Tell us the role of agriculture when we talk about how important is that, and how can we improvise it? I mean, is it the partnership, or is it technology, innovations? What are the things that we can? How can agriculture be the game changer?
Well, agriculture must become a game changer, or must become part of the game changer for India. And I think, as you say, I think India has done very big steps on agriculture. We are a food surplus producer. But at the same time, with all these poor people still being so vulnerable to going hungry themselves, something must change. And I believe that there's very much scope to improving investment. So, we are, as a public sector, we need to invest in the public goods that create a level playing field so that private investment can come in. Because only with private investment we can really bring agriculture to the scale that it needs. And we will also only then be able to really see the adoption of innovations that really drive productivity. Once these smallholder farmers are also getting into the market, because for now they are very much excluded.
How can we achieve, and when we talk about zero hunger as a sustainable development goal, how can we achieve it? How far are we from that?
Well, I think it very much links to my previous answer. We have to invest in the public goods that create a situation in which much more investment is coming into the agriculture sector. But at the same time, we have to not only look at the amount of investment, but also at the quality of investment. How do we invest? Because there are only certain investments that really trigger the change that we want to see, the transformative change for better lives, better resilience, and better nutrition. And of course, we all want to live in a world that is more sustainable, and in which we are recognizing the natural resources and like water, like air, and we want to have a healthy environment. So all this has to come through the right investments, basically.
Investments plays a key role, and I think sustainability is again very important. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you so much.